So in this video, we're going to take a look at some basic Cisco iOS switching using IOU images. We're using GNS 3, I think 215. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, 2115. I've got my two switches out, so we're going to make a connection from E0 to E0. Bring up a console connection to each one. In Cisco switchers, the switching topology has to be loop free, and to do this, they implement a IEEE 802.1d. This type of info will be useful, like on their CCNA exam. The first thing we gotta do is go in here and make this a switch port, because by default it's not. And then it's going to start complaining about duplex, I think. Let's make the duplex full on both sides. By default, one of these switches would be the root bridge. To find out, we just show spanning tree, the VLAN number. One's the default VLAN that all VLANs are in. This bridge is the root. The default prior is 32768 plus the VLAN ID, which in this case is 1. So if we go to the other switch, it's going to point to the same one. Now we can actually make switch to become the root by giving him a lower priority. Spanning tree VLAN 1. Now, if you use this root command, it's a macro that goes out and looks at what the other priority is and sets this one lower. But if you just try trash here, it'll give you the numbers it can be. We'll want this one to become root no matter what, so we change it to 0, because that's the lowest it can be. So now if we get out of there and look at it again, we'll see that we're now the root on 2. Now if we go back to switch 1 and do the same thing, you're going to see that switch 1 becomes the root, because it hits that tiebreaker. They're both going to be a priority 0. And then the next thing it looks at is this MAC address, and lower is better. And this one's going to be lower because it's AABBCC0001. The other one's going to be 02. You should see that back up here. There it is. Because this is talking about the bridge that you're on. This one's talking about the root. So this is pointing at 1. And this is saying who I am. So if we get back out of here and check this again, we're going to find out that it's actually the other bridge that's the root now. The O200, this is the root because we went and changed its priority to 0. But now we're going to change this side to 0 as well. That's going to make this side become priority again. We still think 200's the root. Oh, what did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. Apparently I did something wrong. Now we got our root back. And what you're going to find on root bridges, all your points are going to be designated and forwarded. The cost is 100 because this is plain Ethernet, not fast Ethernet or gig Ethernet. Now he ought to say 100 is the root again, which he does. And his port's going to be a root port because that leads to the root bridge, which is 1. Root and forwarding, if we had another port on here, we'll see an alternate and blocking because it would be a loop, which is what spanning tree is designed to fix, to get rid of loops in the network. Because if it just keeps rewriting the MAC address from one switch over and over, it'll keep bouncing from port to port. CPU will go up to 100% in a broadcast storm. Alright, that's all for this one. And the next one we'll take a look at adding the second port and how to make it prefer one port over another.